Black Lives Matter. Let me start off by adding a disclaimer. If you're somebody who, whenever you hear Black Lives Matter, you say to yourself, oh, well, all lives matter, get the fuck off this video. This video is not for you. The time is up for other people to educate you on what the term Black Lives Matter means. That's not my job. It's actually not anyone's job to do anymore. That's on you. You've got to decide to do that for yourself because it's ridiculous that you haven't done it already, okay? So let's get into this. I wanted to make a video when I was cool, calm, just like my mom, calm and collected, not immediately. And I was very, very pleased to find that Iyanla Vanzant had posted very extended and extensive and exhaustive healing sessions on this topic. And I learned a new method of clearing out these emotions that come up. So what's the first thing that comes up for you if this topic affects you in any way? Rage. Second thing, sadness. Like third thing, frustration. So these things come up, and so she has this, I don't know whose method it is, but she teaches it, and I'll post a link in the comment section, so you can do it if you want to. I recommend that you do. And not only does it apply to this topic, but it applies to any topic. And so, how do we deal with the feelings that come up when this issue in particular is raised, because it's a topic that's triggering for me, as for many of you, I'm sure, or even other issues that are that bring up heightened emotions. And yet when you attempt to express yourself in a reasonable and sensible and intellectual way, you're met with nonsense like, oh, well, all lives matter. What do you do about that? Okay, so what you do about that is you don't engage. You don't engage with trolls. That's the first thing. Second thing is you have to clear your energy because it's brought up something within you. Now, these negative emotions charge you, okay? And you need to clear them. You need to process them, you need to feel them, and you need to acknowledge them, and then you need to clear them. Because one thing that negative emotions are very good at doing is that they're very good at attaching themselves to your belief of who you are. And so if you're the type of person that's very inclined to say, I'm sad, I am angry, I am upset, then most likely you're a very deep feeler. You feel things very deeply. And also you don't know how to clear your emotions, because when you make powerful statements like that, those things follow you around for days, for weeks, for years. They shape who you are. They affect the actions that you take in your life. They affect the inaction that you take in your life. They affect the way you view yourself and the way you let other people treat you when you make I am statements. And so when you're feeling something, you have to say, I feel angry, I feel sad, I feel frustrated, I feel stressed. These are feelings. They aren't who you are. So you have to bring them up, feel them, express them, and clear them. Feeling them is a different process, and I talk about that in all of my videos. So you go on ahead and watch those and, learn how to feel your feelings and to process them. Clearing is another topic. And I don't think I've really discussed that very much. Now, I do energy clearing very frequently, and there are many methods that you can use to do that. You can do sound clearing, so you can play sound bath music, which you'll find on YouTube, or you can do your own with singing bowls. You can even just clap. That breaks up, the energy, stagnant energy in a room. Clearing energy from within yourself. Also, you can do smudging, so that's using things that are that create smoke, like sage or frankincense, anything that's gonna use smoke to clear the energy in the room, and also within yourself. You can take salt baths, those are very good. You can use essential oils. I have a diffuser in every room Constantly diffusing essential oils because that clears out negative energy. Salt is excellent. Like I mentioned, salt baths. You can put sea salt in there, Epsom salts or whatever. That's really cleansing. Rosemary is really good. Like you can use like a fresh thing of rosemary, put that in the bath with you, and just like brush it all over yourself. You can use lemon. You can use like the actual lemon, or you can use essential oil of lemon. There's just so many things that you can do. So this is another thing that, you know, if you're finding that you've got stagnant energy or persistent negative thoughts and negative emotions, you need to clear your energy. Crystals are also excellent. I like to use those too. Certain stones in particular have the job of clearing energy, such as fluorite, ocean jasper, black stones. They're good at clearing negative emotions, like obsidian, tourmaline. There's just so many things. There's so many tools, and these things are seldom spoken about. So this is on you to figure this out, because it's no good sitting around with all this negative energy. You need to clear that. If everybody's got negative energy, then like, how is anything ever going to change? So, you know, you can take action physically, and you can also take action within yourself by clearing. Okay, and then after you've done that, you need to fill yourself up with positivity. Now you can, again, there are many tools to do that. But also you do it verbally. So that's when you start to use your I am statements. I am powerful, you know, and you say the opposite of the negative emotion that you experience. So let's say you're stressed. So you say, I feel stressed, clear that out using the method. And I haven't explained the method yet. And then you replace that with an I am statement. I am powerful. I am the shit. I am whatever it is. I am light. I am love. I am abundance. I am strong. You know, you fill yourself up with the positive things, and they're always true, by the way. So it's not like, you know, you're getting rid of something that's true and trying to fill yourself up with something that's false. It's actually the other way around. The feelings are not true. They're just feelings. They're not truth. Okay, they're not reality. They're not who you are. They're just how you feel right now. So you need to clear that shit and get it the fuck out. So the method that she does, and you know, I recommend that you watch the video because I'm not an expert. I literally only just learned this 3 days ago. But you're in the centered position. You take in a deep breath, and then you say to yourself, I choose. You turn to one side and you say, I choose to release whatever it is that you're feeling right now. So whatever you're holding on to, you choose to release it. So let's say with regards to racial tensions, what can you say about that? You can say, I choose to, like, let's say your immediate response is to be angry, to feel hateful. You can say, I am choosing to release anger that no longer serves me with regards to these racial tensions. And then you turn to the other side and you exhale and you say, I release the anger that no longer serves me in relation to these racial tensions. And you just do this exercise like for as long as it takes to clear up every thought and every emotion that's coming out of you. And then you return to center and you do it again. And then when you're done with that, you fill yourself up with I ams. I am strong. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am all right. I am grateful. I am happy right now, actually. Whatever it is, you know, you do that. And it's an excellent method of checking in with yourself and helping yourself in a way that no one else can help you, because, you know, these kind of positive habits are the kind of things that give you long-lasting streaks of positivity. So then, you know, once you get used to doing this, when negative emotions come up, you're very quick to be able to separate yourself from what's coming up for you and not identifying with it. It's very easy to identify with these sort of things, like, you know, to identify with sadness. It's really easy to do that. And so, you know, with regards to this, with this situation, I think on the internet, there's a lot of positivity right now, but then there's also a lot of negativity. So how to handle that? For example, yesterday I was looking on Instagram, and a lot of people that I follow have been posting about this, and you know, if they're American, like they'll post where you can call, where you can donate, where you can text and stuff like that, and you know, they're making sure to be proactive about this, and to do something about it, and not just to go, oh, what a shame, our condolences. And then of course in the comments you're always going to find trolls, and so one troll posted, and this is like a well-known comedian as well, no less, maybe not well-known because I'd never fucking heard of the bitch, but she had a tick on her Instagram, so I guess somebody knows who she is. And so anyway, she commented, oh, but did you know that you know, he was actually a recovering drug addict and a former criminal, or whatever it was, and whatever all this bullshit was. And you know, of course, you know, a lot of people went ahead and said, okay, fine, but what has that got to do with anything? That doesn't entitle a police officer to stand on your neck and murder you in broad daylight. Like, what has that got to do with anything? You know, like, you would logically want to explain your perspective to this kind of troll, expecting that they would understand the message. But the thing is, like, they're perfectly capable of understanding the message. The point is here, not that they don't understand it, the point is that they don't fucking care. Okay, so it's very important to separate yourself from people who don't fucking care, because that just drains your energy in a senseless and futile way. It will achieve nothing. Okay, now is the time when people have to make their own mind up about who they want to be, and make their own mind up about what decisions they're going to make in their life, and how educated they're going to get on certain topics, and how if they have racist tendencies or hatefulness or whatever the fuck is going on with them, it's on them to decide to remove that from their lives. It's not on you to sit and explain endlessly to some moron on the internet that's just being contrary for the sake of getting attention, for the sake of having some kind of dialogue that, you know, to them probably fuels their narcissism because they're getting attention. You know, to a normal, sensible person, nobody likes, like, to piss other people off, or to annoy other people, or to aggravate other people, or to harass other people, or to bombard other people with their opinions. Nobody enjoys that, but narcissists do. They really get off on that. And so you have to disengage from that, because that serves no purpose. It doesn't help the cause. It serves no purpose. Those people, if they ever change, it'll be from themselves in their own time. It won't be because you had a conversation with them. I can guarantee you that. And so the person whose post was commented on, who is also a famous comedian, wrote back to this woman and said, you do realize that I am a recovering addict, and you do realize that I have also committed crimes when I was high on drugs. And, you know, from one white woman to the other white woman who made the stupid comment shut up, because there's a level of respect there. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, I'm talking to a white woman who has drug struggles, and who had issues with the police in the past. Oh, I'm going to be respectful here. And that really, really shows you, like, at the heart of the matter, her logic, or her, you know, her pretend logic of how she was trying to make a point about how, you know, these people who get murdered by cops actually deserve it because they're no saints. It just shows you how that's just bullshit. That's just a lie. It's just a false conversation that this person is putting forward to mask the fact that they are deeply racist, and they do not care about people of color. They do not have compassion for people of color, because immediately, all of a sudden she had compassion for the white woman who was once a drug addict and who once committed crimes under the influence of drugs, and how quickly she could change her perspective on how a person who was formerly a drug addict and who formerly committed crimes deserved to be murdered by a cop to all of a sudden a person who was formerly a white person, who was formerly a drug addict, who formerly committed crimes, would never deserve to be murdered by a cop. Okay, so this really goes to show you how futile it is for you to waste your energy engaging with a hateful racist. Those people need to sort themselves out. Now, what you can do is you can hold your own vibe. You cannot allow these kind of people to bog you down. You have to clear all of this negativity out of your system because it affects your energy. When your energy is affected like that, it draws more negativity towards you because your energy is negative. It is what it is, okay? Those people's energy is not negative because they're constantly clearing their emotions. They're doing it in a very malicious way. It makes them feel good to target other people and to spew out their vitriol and their hatred, but they're actually clearing their energy. That's what they're doing. Because there are positive ways to clear your energy and there are negative ways to clear your energy. It's like when people come home from work who have shitty attitudes and they come home and yell at their kids. Those people are actually clearing their energy. They don't realize they're doing that, but they're actually enjoying what they're doing and they're clearing their energy so that they're not actually holding on to it. And conversely, the people who are compassionate and who have deep feelings don't typically have the skills and the know-how to do this. So this is where it's important for you to educate yourself on this, to learn how to clear your energy, to learn how to fill yourself up with positivity, to learn how to take care of your spiritual and emotional well-being, because we're really not taught this. We're taught how to look after our bodies. If you want this information, it is out there. It's abundantly available. We're taught to look after our finances. We all know how to make money. We all know how to get out there and do that. But do we know how to clean out our spiritual energy and to really handle our emotional body? That's something that we're all at a very low level at. So this is something very useful that you can do, which is actually going to help the cause globally, because globally you're uplifting your vibration. Globally, you're not absorbing that energy of oppression. You're not absorbing it. You don't accept it anymore. Nobody accepts it anymore. We don't accept this shit anymore. It's over, it's cancelled, it's done. Can get the fuck out. But now what do you do once it's been vacated? You have to replace that with something else. So let's start replacing it with I ams. I am fucking powerful. Yes? Good. And I don't need to say this. Black lives fucking matter, okay?